Wow. Hello, Beans. Hi. Whoa, 50, no, 65 bolds upon thee. Oh my goodness, Cebu. Look at those kobolds. Oh, oh, hair burp. Ah! Ooh, I've emboldened. Hello, Beans. Welcome on in. I hope y'all doing good today. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Let's go from the top and say hello to everybody. We got a uh quite a username. Hello, how you doing? Arachne, hello. Welcome. We got Asmo Crab, good to see you. Hello, welcome on in. Colonel Red, welcome. Voshore, hello. Ziggy Zap, we zapping, we zigging and zapping, left and right, zigzag, do a little zap, zap. Welcome on in. Cebu, welcome. Thank you so much for the watch streak, yeah, Bean. Holy mamolies. Snurd, wow. Where Snurd? Hope you're all doing good today. We're gonna have a nice vibe time. I haven't got any huge plans today. We're gonna practice a bit more of the moss drawings of the Hollow Knight sort of esque overlay stuffs. Plapsy, plap. Hello. Oh my goodness. Subscribe Gaming Guild as well. Are you firmly grasping your pencil for some drawing? Oh, you know it. Yeah, we're gonna draw for a little bit. Maybe we'll play some other games as well. We'll see what we're feeling today. But yeah, hope y'all doing good today, Beans. Phil Raven, hello. All these beans coming on in. Let's go. Hope you're doing well as well. Holy moles. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, only 17%. Need more plaps. Clearly need more plaps. Silly game idea. Cobbled in the bachelor in the dating game. Multiple dragons competing for the kobold undying devotion. This is a good game idea. Note that down. Jack Slay, welcome on in. A free watch streak. Aw, yeah. Welcome on in. Keep hello. Fighter Phoenix with 75. Holy guacamoles. Welcome on in. Bonesaw, hello. Goodness gracious. Everyone's slowly coming on in. Hope you're all having a good start to your day so far, everybody. Oh, goodness gracious. Let me just get some sleepy dust down my eyes. The sleepies are coming for me. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna vibe for a little bit. We'll start off with just like a few hours probably of art in. I have some ideas, and if I'm just mostly gonna be practicing chat. I'm doing art practice, so hopefully it all does good. That cutie cobble strimmer. Oh my goodness. Swimmer. Oh wow. Yeah, holy moly's chat. I got a thing that arrived today, and I gotta say, you better get excited. We're gonna do like a proper big showcase stream soon, TM. So I want to get stuff done for it as well. So that's why I need to do practice. Did I see something about Plap that bold? Oh. Goodness gracious. Kind of red with a 75 watch streak. All the 75s coming in. 65s and 75s. Oh, damn. Holy moly's. All the watch streaks. But yeah. We are gonna just do some art today, chat. If anyone wants to help boost our live post, you got it right here. Kablam. Love to have you. Everyone, if everyone wants to share, help us with all the streaming and stuffs. Yeah. You can share that there. Yeah, clapped all over. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Also, I did do my schedule. I was going to post it before I started, but then I ran out of time, so I'm going to post that in a little bit as well. Don't you worry, chat. I finished the schedule. It's all good. But yes. Let's heckin' jump on over, shall we? To the main scene. Wee! Well, bam. You like this moss chat? So, as you can see, I actually posted a bit of this before, and I tried doing some more practice, but this is what I've got so far, really, on the main bit. This is a moss from Hollow Knight, right? Or Silk Song. Yeah. You all know it. You all love it. So I tried to make doing it in my style with like the pixel brushes, and this one was an attempt without being a pixel brush. Didn't really like this one as much. So I feel like this one is really good. This one's using the fancy like moss brush, which I kind of like the texture of. Frog. Moss eater. So yeah, we're gonna be testing out a few moss designs. This is like this is like some moss in the game, and I like kind of freeformed it and kind of made it to put it up together like this because it was like I used like the puppet warp tool. Where's the puppet warp tool so I can show you? The puppet warp tool is really neat because I can like set parts like this where I want to like not have it move. Like I don't want it moving like along these parts, and I can like set points like this, and then I can like move it freely. So I actually positioned it in a way that like, you know, so I can like position the moss like this. See, it's really neat. The puppet warp tool, love it. I love it so much. It's really good for like moving stuff around and like free-forming, kind of free-forming art and stuff. Well, if you have some concept art and you want to kind of like position it and like get ideas. So I positioned this in a way that's like kind of like, you know, how I currently got behind me in my overlay, the moss I sit on. So I kind of positioned it like this, and I was like, that was cool. So getting something like this done, but doing it myself in this style, because this is obviously from Silksong, right? Whoa, yeah, I know, right? It's really cool. It's really cool. So actually, also, let me grab my main overlay so I can like overlay it behind it. Eating moss-covered gems. Oh, yummy. Yum, yum. Yum, yum. But as I've said, I kind of want to redo my overlay a bit since Silksong came out. I was like, oh my goodness, this game is so good, and it's like got the aesthetics that I want to go for, and yeah. Yippee. Oh, I forgot I had it on the other thing. I need to organize my files a bit. Uno momento. Work in progress. There you go. Was this the... Oh, yeah. There you go. Bam. So, this is 1920 by 1080, right? So all the pixels are like this big. So when you zoom in, like all the pixels are this big. I actually was experimenting with making my canvas half the size. So this is 960 by 540. So this is like technically smaller, but I mean on screen when I zoom in, obviously it looks bigger. And my idea was if I make it half the size and then upscale it then afterwards to the full screen size, the pixels will be like double the size as well. So I actually did an example with my current overlay. So this is like my current overlay. So this one, but then with the pixels being bigger. I kind of like the style more because I kind of go for a very pixel art style anyway, right? So this is with it like the pixels are chunkier pixels. Like if I zoom in on the same point on this one, see the pixels are like that big, and then on this one they're bigger pixels. Actually, is that the same spot? I think it is. Just around here. It loses a bit of the detail though, so I kind of need to draw it originally again. I like it. I kind of like how it looks like all pixel art now when I've changed the pixel scale. So I want to mess with it more on my overlay stuffs. I know I spent ages making this overlay, and now I'm like, but what if I change it all? But it's going to be the same sort of layout, like more stuff in the corner, water along the bottom. I might make it so the top bit is not like here. I might make it so it's just like the screen goes up to the top part of here, and then it's like, yeah. I was thinking, yeah, sort by taste. Oh, you gotta sort it by taste. Very important. Sips. But yes, ideas. I have a lot of ideas. Like I think making my first overlay, the one I've currently got here, I like it. But I think it's a little too light. Like even when this is the daytime mode, well, kind of daytime mode, I think it's still a little too light around the outside. So I kind of prefer it when it's like the night mode later into stream. But yeah, if you look at the moss in Silksong, you can see how dark it gets in like the back bits and these little crevices and everything. I was like, ooh, that's a really nice texture. I want to try to do this. So I want to do this, but in my own style. So that's why I'm kind of like have it here and then been practicing my own style next to it. I pretty much want to practice mimicking a style, but like squishing them together. I want to squish the moss styles together is what I'm doing. So that's kind of practice is what we're doing today, chat. It's not going to be like, yeah, I can see like it's way bigger as well, so I need to like size this down now. Let's see, it was nearest pixel, I think. Clear edges, no. Nearest pixel and hard edges setting on the brush tool. I can go around. Also, my bongo cats. Let me adjust my bongo cats so they're on screen. We just a second. Does that work? Yeah, there you go. So like it looks blurry, but then when you do hard edges, it like puts it back down to crunchy pixels. Also, let me say hello to everyone. We've got Ouija Condor, hello, Reikuma, hello, Akaborb, hi. I have already thieved a technique from Tikri, and now I'll thief more. My techniques! Well, this is all me learning and not actually like looking into how this stuff works. Yeah, as you can see, like this moss here, I felt like I formed it in a way that looks like a seat anyway, right? I kind of want to have a little more coming out, and honestly, I could just kind of grab this bit of moss here, this moss clump that was from Hollow Knight, and then kind of put it here, and then the good thing with this moss is you can kind of like position it like this, right? So you can just be like, oh, there's some moss here, and that kind of blends in with that one, and I can like stretch it out a bit more to be similar to how it is here, you know? And you kind of stack it up. And I think that's what they did in Silksong. They had like the base mosses and they all stuck them together and then blended them in a way. Like this texture where it's like all dotty with the little light spots, I really like that. And that's the part I was struggling with when I was trying to practice, which is why I want to kind of get that idea down. But yeah, yippee. It's cool. I like it. Oh, big stretch. Oh, that was a big snap. Yeah, we're gonna do this for a little bit, a little practice, and then we'll yeah, basically. Basically, that's the plan. And I actually went through and took tons of screenshots and stuff. And actually, let me show you the folder that I got this in, because I show ya, just move some of these out of the way. Let's see if I just do this. Bonk. And then open that. That's a bit awkward. Oh yeah, bongo cats. Bongo cats. Put the bongos in the corner. Meow. And I'll do there. Fighty Phoenix go down here. Blam blam. Also, non hello hello, how you doing? Welcome on in. Main overlay. Here we go. So I have like this folder where I actually found like the sprite sheet of all the different like mosses and stuff in Silksong, where somebody's already gone and ripped like all the things, like all the different assets and stuff and such. So there's loads of different moss assets, you see? All these different types of moss, like a little mossy thing there, a little bit of moss there, and there's like, you can kind of see how their stars been done. But obviously it's not binary brushes, like that's how I do it. 2 tickeries, I know, right? You could see the tickery behind me. Oh. You can see it's mirrored as well. Yeah, all these different like plants and life, like wild bits. Like look at this bit. This bit here looks cool. I don't know where this is in the game, but look at that. Woo! Kind of cool looking. So I actually got like a folder of loads of different bits, like these little fruits and everything. And basically, this came out. Silksong came out like right after, like literally a few weeks after I finished my overlay. And I looked at Silksong and I was like, damn. I actually went through and took screenshots as well from in game. I was like, damn, this is really good. Like I don't think I'd go as dark, but when it comes to mossiness, also photographs the fireworks, yeah! Chat, if you want to join Bongo Cats, you can. It's like all these mossy bits and like the walls and everything. Like on my one, I didn't do crazy on the moss on the walls because I wasn't sure how it would all stick. But this is just a wall made out of moss, right? And then how to do stones in Silksong is like kind of fossils, like all different like rockiness, and I kind of love that. So I was like, I should maybe want to redo all my stuff. I finished this overlay. Now let's redo it again. But that would take time. So I'm currently in like the ideas stage, you know. Also, why is my thing gone down? Where's my clip studio? There it is. So yeah, that's why we are going to practice a bit, and we're gonna base it off our original overlay here anyway. I think like this, a lot of it was like the concepts anyway, and then we built the thing. Also, where's my hands gone as well? Oh, there it is. There you go. So this was like took a long time in the concept stages, right? But now we've got more ideas. We can kind of like skip some of the concept stages because you already know what we're making. Remaking my overlay with a Blender animation. Ooh, yeah, I also considered stuff like that using you know, Worthy Kid. Was it Worthy Kid? Worth Kid on YouTube. They make all their animations in, even their 2D animations in Blender, and it's really cool. Yeah, let's just quickly show them. Grease pencil animation, yeah, grease pencil. Yeah, this person, they do all the big top burger and everything. All their animation, even though it's like 2D, is all made within. Actually, they stream it as well. It's members only content. I can't click on it, but it's all within like Blender. It's really cool. I'm sure they've had some which hasn't been a members only stuffs, but yeah, they show off like a lot of their progress as well, which is really cool. But yeah, good thing. I saw this and I was like, damn, I kind of want to do this at some point, but That's a whole skill set I don't have. The Yoda one will always be my favorite. Oh, they're great. They are great. Go check out Big Pop Burger chat. 10 out of 10. But yeah, I don't think I have the skill set for that, but I definitely understand where you're coming from there, Keith. I understand where you're coming from there. Dr. Angelkins with the 5 yippies. Is that 5? Yes, 5 yippies. Thank you so much. You get 5 whole yips. Yip, 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 yip. 5 yips. Yip, yip. And some bonus yips as a treat. Yippee! Let's get my bongo cat stuffs. Oh yeah, oh yeah. If anyone wants to join bongos, they are in the pinned message. Also, we're gonna get the change the music as well, since we got like quite energetic music playing. We need some chill vibes. Let's go to a different playlist. Let's see what we got. To my random jams playlist. Me random jams. That one's always good. Kirby musics? Sure, we'll play some Kerbo. Play some Kerbo, chat. You want some Kerbo? Everyone needs some Kerbo. Once it loads. YouTube's kind of whatever. There we go. Pause that music. Pause the music. Get your bulbs. Bulbs that music. Get some Kerbo going. Kerbo. Or Lurker as well. Hello, hello. Yeah, we're gonna do a little of this, little that. It's a little dark, a little bright actually. Also, let me put my other background in the background because I have also never finished my overlay fully because that's another thing. You know, my current overlay, technically, I never finished the this bit here. It's because kind of like Silksong came out again, and I was like, I should remake my whole overlay. So I never finished fully the background back here. As you can tell, it's like still very work in progress, like looking, which is. But most of the time you see it anyway, so that's why I didn't really bother too much. But you mostly seen just my overlay, the outline, right? So it was less of a priority. But it does still feel bad that I've not fully like done that bit as well. Yeah, if I just take this and I throw that behind. Oops. Oh, yeah. I don't know, copy. There you go. Just have this faint in the background so it's less mean on the eyes. Just looking at the other things. But yeah. So my layers, you can't see my layers, but my layers are all over the place right now. When you work in progress, like throwing stuff together, it kind of does that.
This is a bucket.
Bucket where? Oh, almost in my head. Gotta learn. How you doing? How you doing? Turn up Kerbo a little bit. Oh, the moment I turn up Kerbo, the music gets loud. Nice Kerbo. There we go. There we go. Yeah, vibe day today, chat. Might do some games in a bit. Also, Next Fest is currently happening, by the way, if you didn't know. Get bucketed, nerd. Wow, I'm good. Struggling to do my own art. Yeah, I totally get that. I totally get that. 100%. Yeah, we also going to do some Next Fest this week because Next Fest's happening, which means all the demos are out, which means I have to look through and find out the demos I want to play. So I'm gonna have to look through all this soon, TM, and find some stuff I want to play because I also have set up my schedule. It is made. I did make it. Let me get my schedule up so I can show you all. Still not sure if I'll do Voice of the Void or Sekiro on Sunday, but for now I just put Sekiro in because that's what we have been doing on Sundays. There you go. Bam. Made my schedule. I'll always seem to be better at stealing Tigger's tail than Demon Feast. Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, I put the Gecko Guard thing here for the Next Fest one, and then I was like, let's put the Void Fishing one here. Sunday Sekiro. I'm not sure if I'll do that on Sunday because the Voices of the Void would usually be a Saturday, and since we're putting another Next Fest on that. Also, I put like the void like stuff. This is void fishing for this one that I put here. Even though that's the demo in the next fest demos. So I decided to put void in the effect here, and that looked cool. It's actually I redid the text as you might be able to see, but you can barely tell. So haha. Yeah, next fest is going to be Thursday and Saturday for me because there's a load of demos that we don't have to play. So let's do those things. Let's do them. But I really should post a schedule like on the Monday, but I was working on it last night and I was going to post it, and then I was like, I'm tired, so I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. Dawn in the clouds. Thank you for the lurkies. Thank you. Captain Daily Cobalt. Enjoy it, lurks. Yeah, Voice of Void will usually be Saturday, and because Saturday's gonna be next fest, like I could move it to Sunday. Another bean. Another bean. Hey, go down there. Next to fighter. Perfect. Perfect. So yeah. Oh, also there's another thing I could load up as well. As well as Bongo Cats, there's now Tap Tap Loot, which I've seen a lot of people playing, which I'm also tempted to put on stream. Because then it's like more things happening, but I don't know. It might be too much going on at once. I don't know. A bit too much, maybe. So yeah, I got this brush. Where did I put it actually? Oh yeah, I put it in here. So I tried making my own brush. If I just copy one of these colors here. I tried making my own brush, which was not drawing. Oh, I have a lot left. Like this, where it's like very blocky. And I thought this would be good for like when I am doing like the outline of moss. So you can kind of like you see as I pull it along, it like makes little dots. Very dotty brush. I made this brush myself. But then I found this one on the market, and this one I really like because it's like very leafy, and also it does like you choose a color and it does a variety of like colors next to that color in the color wheel as you draw. So it kind of does the texture for you. And I turned it into a binary brush, which didn't come as a binary brush. There is color mixing. It says running color, the smear. I think running color makes it kind of watercolor-esque when it smears of itself. Stuff like that. It's neat. There's different ways of doing it. Did you try Collector's Cove? It looks really cozy and cute. If anyone has any recommendations for net demos and Next Fest, let me know. Just put them in the games chat on the server as well, because I want to like do that as well. Also, pierogi, how you doing, pierogi pie? Look at that little muscle. Another good bean, that pierogi. Check them out. Check them out. Them me out. I'm gonna suggest this. Damn. Yeah, if you want to suggest anything, you can always go to the Discord and throw it into the games chat. I know a lot of people have already been putting theirs. Phil's put theirs, like all the ones they've downloaded. I was like, damn, they've already got a few. Luckily, this helps me a lot because it gives me an idea rather than have to look through the whole list myself. You ain't kidding around, I ain't. Oh, also, Doppel Dungeon, I played it the other day, and the poison dip was broken. They fixed it. I submitted a bug report. I submitted it to the in the like community hub, and they actually updated it in the latest one, on the latest update of the game. So I did this. I found this bug. I did it. I broke the game. So you're welcome, everybody who plays Doppel Dungeon. That's also a very good game. Still updating, which is really nice. And also, I downloaded a slowly sliding ducks, and I was playing this yesterday with Shan Chan, and it's funny because they're currently playing it. They're currently farming it with Effie. Yippee! And I also downloaded the Rift Fishing is definitely something we'll try playing. Everything is Crab. I downloaded, and there's so many demos I need to go download. You give the devs more work. Yay! I do that though. I do that. I do that quite often. It turns out devs come into chat and they're like, "Hello, oh, you're playing our game? That's awesome!" And I'm like, "Hey, I found a bug, by the way." And like, "What? Huh? You what?" This music's a little. I don't know how to describe it. Like tingly, not the right tingles though. I don't know. Let's go to our like. Let's see. What should we do playlist wise? Like a lot of bells and stuff. When a music has a lot of bells and stuff, it's not like I don't know, not as good of a jam. Let's see what else we got. What else we got music-wise? What we feeling, chat? What we feeling? Let's go for this one. Chill Nintendo music. Give it a second. Give it a second. There you go. That'll do. Right. Hopefully that volume is okay. Looking at my mixer, it looks okay. Yeah, we kind of want to just practice more how we've done the moss here, really. Ooh. But the idea I had kind of was... Actually, I'll just show you. I'll just show you. So we got... blob of moss. The moss blob. Go around like this. The outside's like not super as messy. That's the other one. And then... if I lock the layer now... Bonk. I'm thinking like having it so it gets lighter as it goes, right? But only like slightly lighter. And this is kind of sticking with the binary brush sort of style. That's too light. Thing is, it'll be very hard to be consistent when I'm drawing multiple bits of moss if I'm doing it all like kind of freehand like this, but it'll be fine, probably. Kind of like that. And then we make a new layer. We lock it to the layer below, and then we do like the lighter bits, like on this sort of layer instead, maybe. Maybe fade it in, kinda. I don't know. See how it goes. Ah, sniffles. My sniffers. My sniffler. Maybe if we do that slightly transparent now, that made that fade a little bit. Nintendogs, quick chat, go to feed your Nintendogs. They're starving. This is already way darker, but let's see. Then we can do one for the lighter little dots, which I should remake this brush so it has like less particles or something. Let's see. Let's duplicate this brush and go into its settings. You won't be able to see the settings screen. I'm sorry, chat. It doesn't show on the capture. Let's see here. There you go. Yeah, probably a bit smaller actually. Why do they get smaller? Oh, I see. It's because the particle size is different. The particle size I need to make smaller. Happy, 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 happy. That's too small. Now it's too small. Happy, happy, happy. My starving Nintendogs. I'm so sorry. Actually, I'm not. I'm not sorry. You should be this one that's sorry. Poor Nintendogs.
Yippee!
No, I probably don't need a special brush for that. I can just kind of dot it with the usual the usual brush, you know, just making little dots. Anyway, yeah, you got little bright dots that kind of go around the edge, actually. So I probably should go around the edge and make edges like have little bright dots and stuff, you know? Like this. Well, yep, them E's. Trying to heart hello as well. It's kind of lighter around these bits. Hi, hi, hi. Maybe. Maybe. Just gonna experiment a bit. You know, see how it goes. See how it look. Just kind of go around like this. That's a bit much. I have so many layers now. The thing is, like, I'm trying to avoid having like a million layers. That's the main thing I want to kind of avoid when doing these bits of moss. If I can kind of get a design I like, and I can work out like a method to drawing it, I think then I could draw loads of this moss really fast. You know, that's kind of where I want to get to. That doesn't look too bad, right? But I think like the dots don't really match up. Like, they look a bit weird. Hi. Is that your happy little tree? My happy little moss? Yeah, you gotta have your happy little moss. Maybe I'm doing it all wrong. Maybe more should just have it like hum 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 hum. Let's experiment a bit more. Yippee! Yippee! Make a new layer. Add the darker bits to it. No, that's way too many dots. It depends if I really want to go crazy, crazy messy on it, you know? Or if I want to make it so it's like, I fucking love moss. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah. It's kind of like adding highlights to it now, you know? Adding like loads of little dots. Little dots in the moss. I kind of do like how I've done this one. I just don't like how I did like the highlight around all the little dots. That's kind of how it has to go, so. I know. Nico. Nico. Wah, 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 wah. We're experimenting. That's today's moss drawing stream. Degree. Ah. Was Amber, how you doing? Little moss experimenting. Hum, 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 hum. Hum, hum, hum. It's hard to make stuff fade in and fade out when it's binary brushes. So they don't really fade as much. Like even this is kind of like going past it being just binary brushes because you can kind of see they blend together in a way that binary brushes usually won't. Because you're stacking the color so many times on top of itself. But the outside's meant to be like all pixeled. That's the main thing. That's the main thing. like layers, you know? Maybe that's what I should more be doing. It's kind of like there's a little circle here, a little circle here, this bit here, you know? And there's kind of like a little dark bit around it. So I can kind of go like, let's see here. Actually, I should use the other brush. The other brush is a bit too much, actually. I should use the other brush. Use the other brush. Regrets using the other brush. Yeah, the only issue with using this sort of brush is it's really messy. Really messy. It kind of throws them all over the place, which is fine. It's just hard to control. It's got some lighter bits in there too. Let's kind of like scatter those around. And the lightest bits. Yeah. And I can do one behind where it's like the same sort of thing. Where it's like this area. I like that. That looks good. I still feel like it should fade more at the bottom. But actually, maybe I can fix that. Maybe if I do a fancy pantsy gradient on it all. Where's the gradients? Foreground to transparent. Is that what I use? No, that's a different sort. That's a cool sort though. Gradient eraser. Is that the one I use? No. Oh yeah, actually it is. I know how to do this. Wait, where is it? Why is it not drawing now? Confusion. I need to test something. I do a yeah, it does work. Makes it a gradient, but like fades into nothingness. That's what I was after. Good. Do the same thing here then. Yeah. All right. I likey. We're working out a style, chat, which is similar to this, but in my own way of doing it, you know? We're doing it. It becomes this sort of process where I'm like, okay, now I just need to remember how I did the first one, and then I can mimic my style over and over again and make it look really good. That's the hope, you know? You get to that point where you can just copy what you've done a million times. Looks nice. You look nice. I think I need mainly just to have some of the bright dots here now, you know? But not this bright. That's too much. That's a little too much. It's kind of like a build up to being the really bright dots. I think the transparent doesn't really help. Maybe I just need to make it so it's not transparent, but it's more just a build up to the really bright bits. Okay, I think I go back a bit before I did that erase. Now we just need to make it bright, the bright bits first, and then we'll Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. Dun dun. And it's the Northern Desert Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, it says on the little waddling chicken. Mr. Retro as well, hello. And again, chat, if anyone wants to join the Bongo Cats, the Bongo lobby right now, if you do join, you get the little Lunar New Year's thing, and you can like get all your little Lunar New Year's things here. You can open up the days. It's not the 9th yet, it's the 8th, so the 8th day of it currently. Look at all these outfits you get. Yeah. Bonk. Okay. I think maybe I do this brush then eventually. So now I kind of go like manually add some spots instead. May not blend the best. Yippee! Let me add some blending to that as well. I'm making my own brush again, chat. Let's see. Ink, color mixing. Amount of paint, density. Yippee! Amount of paint, density should be maxed. Yippee! Set new layer for it real quick. Make it big again. There's no variety in this, but no, it's not color mix. It's color jitter. Randomize color. Yes. Change the. Yippee! What's that? Now I need to test on these brushes what they look like. Okay. This one has -5 and +5. Aha! Oh, I should show you this one set. So this is what I see on the menu in the little sub menu when you're making a brush in Clip Studio. It's really cool making brushes. You should look into it if you're an art being. But yeah, look at this brush. It tells you like a preview of what it does now. I was messing with like the color difference as it goes. So as it draws, it does a different color. Ooh, brush making. Yeah, I like making brushes. It's actually pretty fun. But now this brush that I made initially now should have like it should kind of randomize as it goes, like this. Look at that, all in one brush. It's like which is good for foliage and stuff. I think that's not perfect. Let me let's see. You can actually also change it so it's like as it goes, it changes color. You can change it by like based on pen pressure or the tilt of your pen or the velocity of how fast you're going on the pen. It's cool. I usually go for random, but Schmedic Schlober. Wow, that's cute. Whoa, you're cute. Yeah, but also yeah, we got everything is Crav in the background. I was downloading demos for Next Fest demo thing. But yeah, oh my goodness, gracious. How is the Schlober? Yippee! Increase in saturation and increase in light a little bit. Yeah, okay, that's pretty subtle. Subtlety. So now with that, thanks so much for the sub, though, Schmatic Schlober. Should be able to increase the light on it anyway, and then kind of drop in a few dots. I think we kind of make it so there's less as it goes. So these really, really bright dots. That should look kind of cool. Kind of good. Yeah, okay. And then I can use my fancy gradient thing, the gradient eraser, and kind of go like that. Ooh, actually, that's not the same layer. Whoops. This bit. Bonk. Oh, actually, it needs to be merging these two. Bonk. Yeah, okay. This moss looks kind of mossy, chat. That looks like that's a moss right there. If I've ever seen moss, and I've seen some moss in my day, chat, I've got to tell you, I've seen some moss in my day. I think it looks pretty good. I still feel like there could be more of like a slow change between this color to this color.
Yippee!
Yeah, it's essentially got this layer, which is the dark bit of the moss, and all these layers going up to it actually. But we could just do this on one layer actually, rather than doing these two. It look better without those two. Yeah, didn't really add anything. I'm gonna delete these. Hey! Wait. Moss Eater. So if I on this layer made it like a little brighter in the back bit, but only a little bit. Let's get to the top. These are very big brush. Very big brush. We just kind of a few of these dots as well. Yeah. That's looking mossy. Look at the chat. Look what we've done. We made moss. That looks really good, and it's actually very different than the original Silk Song style. But actually, I like it a lot. So hey, it doesn't have to be exactly how it looks in Silk Song. I can just have it my own style anyway. And this is using binary brushes, so it's kind of cool. I like that. Yeah. Anyway, I do something like this, right? That's the other thing. This is all just two layers actually as well, which is good. And I could be like, make a folder for that. Imagine experimenting. If I don't lock it, actually kind of gets all fluffy around the outside. I kind of like the fluffy around the outside. I'll probably add a few more fluff. Add a bit more fluff around the edge, for sure. Anyway, like do this, and then we'd essentially stack it up, you know? Like moss there. Stack up the moss, you know? Stack it up in the corner. In a way, we'd blend it all together as well, obviously. This is just like as an example, you know? Moss in the corner, you know? Obviously, this bit's too dark for the fact it's in the middle sort of thing, but yeah. Yeah. The idea is there. Ooh, big stretch. Which is the whole point of experimenting and practicing, chat. Imagine practicing. Let's just save this folder as well. Moss practice. Okay. Let's try doing some of the side moss, like down the side. So, same way we've just done this last one. Let's get this brush with darkness on it. Kind of do like a longer bit of moss that's going like down the side of something, maybe. I did want more fluffiness actually to the outside, so I'm actually gonna dot a few more bits where fluffy moss is. Like that. Then we lock that layer. A moss one, exactly. I am the moss master now, so I mean I needed to make my own moss brush for this. Very important to make my own moss brush. There we go, and then we get a new layer. So I'll grab in these colors, lock that to the layer below. That's a little too light. Let's get it darker. Yeah. Get some kind of patches of the lighter moss as we go. I think it's a bit too far actually. And then lock that layer. And then we progressively get it lighter in these little areas. I think it's a bit too much, actually. That color. Let's go to a smaller brush. A little smaller amount. Making your own tools, chat, is useful. It's handy. Then you have the right tool for the job. Imagine that. Also, Katie, hello. Assistant needs their emotes updated. Oh, is the call assistants? Wait, did they post the emote that wasn't the right ones? They are on the thing for preparing for adverts. It does touch S. I'll have to fix that.
Yep.
Thank you for the heads up on that one. Maisie Daisy, oh my goodness, Maisie, 60 months. 61, in fact, so for 61 months. Happy, happy, happy. Maisie, look, you got a founder's badge, Maisie, if you didn't realize. One of the founder's badges. You've been here for so long. Goodness gracious. Let me take a note of that Cobalt Assistant message not using the emotes properly. I'll just screenshot it actually, and then I can I'll know to fix it. There we go. Throw that into my notes channel. There we go. There we go. Aw, yeah. Ooh, Clet's Cove does look cute. Just from the icon, it looks cute. Look at that. Look at that creature. The creature. Yeah, we are currently people coming on in. We're just doing some moss. We're actually just kind of practicing, and I think we've got to a point where we're like, ooh, actually looking pretty good. It's a little too light to start off with. Start like this color.
Yippee!
This is a bucket.
Bucket. Dear God. Okay. The light gets a little too light too fast, actually. Add a bit more. The darker moss first. Little dabbles, you know, little dabbles. Then we use the gradient erase. Bam. And that moss could just fit on the wall. I think I should have gone further in actually and made it a bit more round on there. But that's a good example. And then this could, like, you know, bam, that just goes on the wall. It just goes on the wall, chat. That's some wall moss right there. We're doing it. We're drawing moss. We're practicing moss, and look at that moss. I think I can do another bit of wall moss. Let's just keep practicing, chat. Oh, some yellow banana. That's not even like, what's the word? Dwell on drawing one bit. Let's just keep going. Let's just draw more in weird shapes, and then we'll get better at it. So this one's going to be like a bit of moss that's maybe on the wall, but dangling a little bit, you know? Dangling downwards a little bit. It's kind of thin at the top. Little dangles down here. Puffs out a bit at the side. It's funny because I'm doing this whole process but in 3D at a different theme entirely. And it's interesting to me to see where like two sides of a coin, 2D naturally moss plants and those 3D hard edge industry metal. Yeah. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. Obviously, this will also kind of be like where the light comes from, you know? Different ways of doing all these same sort of things, you know? I probably, when doing these proper, also have like select colors I select. Because currently I'm just color selecting randomly from here as I go. But if I have like a color palette, I should just use that instead, not make it way easier. So yeah, actually I think I have color history on here. What's that? Color history? No, I took that one away. What's that? My settings down here. There should be a color history. Yeah, history of color palette. There you go. It shows you all the colors you previously used. So you can kind of select from here. I was doing a whole lot sort of thing. Very handy. I could probably do it on one layer, but I think like it's easier. It's for the erase. It's easier. Just kind of do it on two. I lock that layer to the layer below, and I'm like, okay, I have a big patch down here this time, and like that kind of goes to here. Big patch going along here, and then at the top. And lock that. And then I'll get lighter as it go. I'm not usually like the biggest like fan of just kind of practicing stuff on stream, but I feel like it is important to show that I don't know what I'm doing half the time. And I feel like that's a good way of people who don't even know or don't do an art too much kind of, you know, practice and experimenting is like, it can be fun. It can be a bit scary, especially when I'm streaming, because I'm not sure if it's everything everyone wants to watch. They want to watch you just do it, I guess. That's what I always feel like at the very least, but it is, I think, a different perspective of things when it's like, oh, okay, yeah, okay, I see where your brain's going. I see how you're coming up with this sort of design. I see where you're kind of going, you know. Also, referencing things is always a good idea, chat, because, again, this moss, I have not drawn this moss here. This is the moss from Silksong. It's like, it's a reference. We're using it as a reference. Just as a, hey, that's cool. I want to draw like that. Let's do it. No shame in that. Obviously, it's a bit different if it's like another person's art, like another person's art style that you're trying to mimic or like reference, but can you figure it out is fascinating. It looks rad. So like, thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying. Little dabbles. You see my bongo cat going crazy in the corner too every time I tap on the screen. There you go. The bongos like being bongo bits. Then it goes a little lighter. Actually, this one I'm going to try to make it so it's not as light towards the edge, just towards the middle here. Fireworks! Yay! So I think that's a bit too light already, actually. A little dabble of lighter moss at the edge. Get a little lighter. Ah! Sudden change in the music's tempo. Turn it down a bit. There you go. Bam. I got just a little lighter. Yeah, look at that moss, chat. Look at that hanging moss. It's like kind of more leaning this way. So that could be like off a ceiling sort of bit, you know? Like, that'd work well in like the corner moss here, you know? It's hanging down from the corner. So you can kind of be like, you know, like that, you know? It's cool. I like this. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I think going into the darkers colors is definitely what I was missing in my actual overlay, the one I'm currently using. I never really into the dark. I kind of stuck very like in the same sort of tones of moss color and everything, right? It doesn't really go into the like very harsh shadows. I like how dark it gets in here, you know? It's not like how dark it gets in Silk Song is crazy, and I'm not going that dark, but let's show the example again. The took screenshots. Like in Silk Song, obviously it goes like full properly black. Like that is like just black, right? And maybe it's a little green in there is actually, but it gets really dark in the corners. I'm not going that dark, but I'm at least like kind of going a little darker, you know? Even on this moss, that actually gets like really dark in the moss itself. But I'm just gonna, this is kind of as dark as I'd go, I think. Oh, what a feeling! There's moss on the ceiling. Yeah, sure is. I like it. Practice important, chat. Imagine practicing. Now, one thing I do need to think I should try now is how, like, this is like, I kind of shaped the moss into like a clump here. Clumping it together like this is going to be more harder. There's like less of like a natural, well, it's natural shape, obviously, but it's kind of like this bit is here, right? But then it's like darker on this bit and there's like another lump here sort of thing. Like loads of different lumps. So it's kind of like how I've been doing these little lumps here. But instead it's like one big shape. So I guess we'll try that now. Try doing some lumps. Get some lumps shit. Just shift these over real quick. So I can see it as I'm working on it. The moss collector today. So do we sort moss by taste or by color? By taste. Or actually it's more by mouth feel, you know? You gotta put it in your mouth and just go, you know how the taste testers for like things they always aerate it, like we have to go, you have to aerate it, like go. I hope that my mic picks that up, that noise. Yeah, it's like that, you know. These all on the same layer.
Yippee!
So what layer is this? I'm not sure what that layer is. I don't know what it is. I think it's just a layer I made. Let's delete that one. Put this into a folder, all these ones down here. Which one's the original? There it is. I'll put that in its own as well. Okay. These are all in its own folder. These are like the original OG work in progresses. I think we're coming a long way, chat. See, if I keep my process, this into this, into this, into these. I like these actually go a little lighter. I mean, a little brighter on these ones. But I guess it depends where the light is coming from again. Zilments. Hello. Oh, actually, on this one, I didn't do the erase, did I? What's that? So we got like, I could do the erase a bit different as well, but using the gradient tool, having it like this, kind of adds like the dark bits there. Yeah, for this one where it's curved, it's not as useful using the tool because it erases like along the top bit, which is not what I want. This bit looks right, but this bit's wrong now. I guess I could set a moss brush with low opacity. What's that? Duplicate the tool again. This will be moss eraser. Moss eraser. Is eraser spelled with a C or an S? It's a C, right? Eraser. No, it is an S. Yeah, it's an S. C looks weird. In my C looks weird when it's written down, so I think it's an S. Eraser. I think it's S, right? Spelling's hard, chat. Moss eraser. I'll add this one to have low opacity. And also, then I'll do transparency as the color. That should let me kind of go like this. That works. Here, can I kind of manually erase along an edge? Look better. A little bit. Maybe I went too hard on it. Went too hard on it. Oops. Schneef. Supplements. Steal my tail, how dare! There is. Will somebody stop them? Okay, yeah, that works.
Yep, yep,
We got the moss eraser, the the moss 2, which is the smaller
Yippee.
bits. We got moss 1, and we got my spray brush. We've made 4 brushes for this now. It's all working. Yeah. Yep, 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 yep. Slowski. Hello, how you doing? Happy, 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 happy. Alright, let's try doing a clump like this clump over here. This clump over here. So let's start with dark bit of here. It's gonna make a shape out of these ones. So it can actually get like that, and then like another blob can be here into another blob sort of thing. It kind of goes along like that because it's kind of built to be in the corner. Down that way.
Yippee.
Yippee! Test actually, how's that fit? Yeah, that would fit kind of like that. Actually, I think I'd go a bit more on there and what's here. Sure, I'm going too high now on it. Let's see. Yeah, that's quite a lot of moss, more than I had before. I mean, it does work there. Like a big clump of moss in the corner. Little snurd. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Ah, croakies. Yeah, sippy. Too low? Wah. Hem. Hem. Okay. We're good. Just dying a little bit. Don't mind me. Right, so we kind of add the lighter bits. Just kind of show where each of the parts are going to be, and I kind of have to have some inner bits too, I suppose. Like their own little areas, little circles. So you can kind of go together a little bit. It's not going to look like much until I kind of get it to that stage, right? Okay. A seat of moss. You sit on a throne of lies. A throne of moss. Moss. Okay. Oh, that works. Decent bit. Okay, new layer. And that look to that layer. I'm actually a bit too much on the brightness already. Oh, but this is where I like to kind of darker bits go. So. Mm. I like natural stuff. Like in I think I've said this before as well, but in games like Minecraft and Terraria and stuff, I always like really natural builds. And I love building with like moss and like overgrowth and everything in those as well. So it just kind of works with how I like drawing this sort of thing. It's always been my kind of go-to when building bases and stuff is mossy cobble, overgrowth, all that sort of stuff, you know. It's very much my go-to. I'm not sure if this bit should be as dark, you know. I feel like I should make it a little lighter. This layer. Kind of like out in the open as well.
Yippee!
Yippee! Nintendo's against chat. They're walking. Is that Tickery? Is that Theory of the Pop? Variety? Hi, Theory. How's it going? Oh. Hi, Theory. We're arting. Also, Astral Calico above it. Oh my goodness, I just looked at the bottom of chat. I didn't scroll up. Astral, it's what I'm doing for in Hightail on everything. Yeah. Oh. Oh. Big bold. Small bold. Did I my big eyes? Whoa. Yeah, the overgrowth style is the way to go. Also, if I miss anybody coming in, yell at me. Say, hey, you. Grabs me. Shake, 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 shake. That's me. Hello. Fury, the leggy one. Of course, I have to change their message. I keep forgetting. Fury has legs now. Leg eater. Da, 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 da. Leg stealer. Okay, let's come along. Little dabbles of paint. It's very painty sort of style, honestly. I should try to learn watercolors. That's probably like a good, also like a good sort of style I can go for with my art style. Because watercolors, I think, would probably play in very well with what I do. At least here, with this stuff, you know, this could be definitely all just oops or watercolors. Make it wet. Lighter? No, that's the same one. Let's get lighter now. Also, the moss in Silksong does have like kind of an outline to it as well. I might try doing an outline to this in a way, but I'm not sure yet. Like, I should try experimenting with that in a bit. Try adding like either an outline or like erase the lighter bits around the outside, but it keeps like the darker bit. See if that looks good or not. I'll tell you, you've heard a song too many times. He doesn't know the next bit before it comes. Oh, Gummy, hello. Look, Gummy, making. Oh my goodness, are you slapping buns in there? Are you slapping butts? Whoa, whoa. I'm making moss, Akami. Do you like my moss? You want a little taste of my moss? Hey, chat, you should follow Akami, by the way. They're doing amazing recently. You gotta get Akami to partner. They're such a good artist and such a good bean. Actually, if I tell them my reactive, I think it's currently. Where's my on-screen Tickery reactive? Oh, maybe it's not in the scene. Where is it? Where's my on-screen reactive? Oh, did I remove it because it was bugging out? They made me a thing. Let me show you. Hey, Tickery, I'm doing good. Doing well. Just doing a little art practice, and it's going very good, actually. Here, chat, look at this frog. And the guy, like, I just grab the frog. There you go. There's also, yeah, 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 yeah. I love it. It's a version of blinking. Blink, 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 blink. Oh, grab your hand. Blink, blink. Blip, blip. I love it. It just such good art. You should go check them out. And they're such a good streamer. You should go get them partner, chat. Just go give them partner. Go do it. Give them it. Just take partner and give it them. Bam. Evening, Dr. Pricey. Hello. Is fish on? We don't have fishing on this stream, I'm afraid. We don't have fishing. We used to ages and ages ago, but it's been a long while. Long while since we have fishing around here. I like your brush rendering. It's very nice. Yeah, I literally just made these brushes. I made these brushes literally now, specifically for making moss. I like making brushes for like the occasion when practicing certain things. Like, oh, actually, I want to make this work like this. So let's make a brush for it and then just do it. It's a good skill in Clip Studio and stuff. I kind of wish there was more variety you could do with making brushes. Actually, there's a few things I want to do, but can't because it's a bit limited. Lighter, not much. I'm currently kind of trying to mimic the way like moss goes in Silk Song, so we're making our own little style to mimic it in a way. I think it's coming along pretty good, honestly. I would have been into that one. Bit messy, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I mean, the messiness kind of adds to it a lot. Hmm. So that's good. Now I feel like the bits in between might need a bit more. You know, I could add a bit of light along here and maybe make another one of these bundles of moss, like along this little bit. Maybe. I don't know though. Maybe that would have worked. Maybe I should test it more. Wow. My eye real quick. Wow. Sniffles. Let's just add a bit of the lighter bits now. Which are less, so I have to be really precise with the little brush placements. Yeah, everyone's doing good today. Everyone vibing. Doing the do's. I've also just been wanting to sit down and do more like practice art recently. It's just I've not really found the time a lot of the time. I've just been so bogged down with stuff. But it's the sort of thing where you got loads of stuff and you go, oh, I got so much stuff to do. I don't know what to do. Ugh, and then you don't do any of it. That's been me for like a while now. There's so much I want to do, but there is like plans, chat. I have some big plans coming for stream things soon. You will see it shortly, actually. If I get this overlay like the way I want it, and then I actually make an overlay out of it, I kind of think I can get this like within the next few weeks. Do like a I don't know. When I did the overlay before and got AR kit tracking, I did the debut, right? And if I'm remaking the overlay and doing like other things, would that be debut worthy? I don't know. I mean, it's debuting something, technically. Technically, yes. Well, last time it was a 2.0 with my AR kit stuff. So I guess it'll be a 2.5. You know? As it debuting standards go, I don't know. Don't know the what's it? VTuber terminology. Dwin, hello Dwin. My tail. Oh, I never set up the tail to come off my model again, did I? I should set that up again. See, I had to remake a lot of things, and I forgot that was something I had to add the regen toggle on in the tail steel. How long will that take me to set up? Probably not too long. Let me try it now, actually. We're just practicing stuff, so we might as well. Forgot that when my tail is stolen, it should steal in the... It do. Also, chat, bongo cats. Every time a firework goes off in bongo cats, I'm like, bongo cats, remember? Let's see. Events. Not events. Action groups. I can show this too. Bonk. Tail steal. Bonk. When tail. Check for repeat. Wait. Oh, yeah, here. Success or fail. On successful tail steal, place the sound and everything. It needs a VTube Studio action. Not load model. Run hotkey. Model. Blanket. Hotkey. Tail? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's just tail. I mean, we can test it. My tail's gone. My tail's back. Okay, cool. So trigger that. And I need it on a timer. Wait, is it on? It might be on a timer by default in VTube Studio. Let me double check. Let's see. Tail. You want a timer? It is. Okay, it's on a timer inside the program. There, I just needed to do that. That's all I needed to do to add it. Cool. I thought it was more complex. I thought I made it more complex, but I did not actually, it turns out. Turns out it was actually just as simple as putting it in the thing and then saving it. There you go. Now my tail should be stolen when the steel goes off. 2 degrees. Yeah, it also is. You can see that I've technically mirrored it and from V2 Studio to OBS, so you can see it's about different. Oh, wee, wee. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's a bit too hype for the chill stream we're having. Making Tigre's kiss. Oh my goodness, I was rubbing my kobolds together. You'd not believe it, chat. Rubbing kobolds together on stream. On stream, of all things. Jeez Louise. These kobolds have gone too far. Too heckin' far. Someone clip that. Whoa! Trying to get me banned for indecent kobold exposure? I see how it is. I think I do make another bit here, and it's going to be another little slice of just test actually. How's that look? Look good. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay. Yeah. This is the Donkey Kong tune, which plays on a lot of memes. Nice meme. That's one, Funky Kong. Nice meme. Actually, if I...
Yippee!
Yippee! Ooh, yeah. That's some good mossing right there.
Yippee!
You serious? Well, hello. Just for I just fall back and see two tickeries humping each other. How's excitement? Hey, that's not what they were doing. They're just dancing out of excitement. They're just dancing. I swear. Spray. Bring that back a little bit.
Yippee!
Color. Yippee. Yip dummy. You know what? You deserve a yip and an E.
Yippee!
Yippee!
This is a bucket.
Oh, dear God. Better not be more. Yes, it's all coming together, chat. Mossification. Yes, they're weird. Boggles the mind. How goes the moss, Zane? Look at it. You tell me. Look at this moss. Started this one based off this one, and did some wall hanging moss. Hanging moss. Now I'm trying to do like the moss like this, and I think it's coming along. Honestly, this is practice, but I mean, honestly, I'd say it's like good enough to be a final bit. Nice moss, yeah. The process, you know, going through it. Going through the process, step by step. Yip by yip. Kind of noticing like these gaps, I can kind of like fill them in as well. As long as there's like some little bits between them showing that like they're not connected, I think it looks good. You know, it's kind of like its own thing. Kind of the moss all inside the other bits of moss, and you kind of stack it up. I like it a lot. I like it, and I like it a lot. It's very much a take your time and just kind of be messy about it. I like that a lot. And kind of just dabbing, just dab. Dabbing chat on stream. Kobolds dabbing in your area with paint. I know, crazy. Insanity. I do too much on the lightest. Oh, that's pretty good. You gotta get a good zoom out as well to kind of see like where you feel like it's sitting, and yeah, that's good. Actually, I need to add a bit more dark here because it's kind of encroaching on this one. It's encroaching a little bit. And that moss is moss territory. Yes, moss-tastic, yes. What do you think, chat? You think this moss is looking mossy as heck? That's right, I said heck on stream. Such swears, I know. Damn. Clean that kobold's mouth out with soap, somebody quick. They're saying heck, soon they'll say fucking bugger. Gasp. I'd eat it. That's good. That's what I'm aiming for. If you could eat this moss, you would, right? So that's like goals right there. Everyone's like, yeah, I'd eat that. You know, you've done the moss good. Done it justice. Sneaky bit of pixel here. Get it. So I obviously want to make this bit and this bit stay separate, so I don't want to get too close on the dapping. Dap, 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 dap. Use a small brush. There's no mistakes, just happy accidents, chat. Becoming Bob Ross. I'm becoming Bob Ross, chat. Right before your eyes. I'm transforming. Degrees evolving. This bit here will just not shift. I'm trying to make this just this little bit here lighter. It's like, no. Or you can just manually do that, honestly. Manual brush instead. It's a bit more awkward, but it works. Oh yeah. Moss. Oops, almost, chat. Oops, almost. I think I've come in a long way. Even from like this versus what I've drawn like on my actual overlay, I think this is a huge improvement. Right? I'd like this a lot. To the point where I'm like, now I have to redo my overlay. I'm seeing this moss, I'm like, I need this on my actual overlay now. Oops, I forced myself. I forced my hand. You forced your hand. I gotta make it look fancy. Now everyone knows that the moss could look better. Including me. I know it can look better. That's the worst part. Even I know. Keep in mind, this is also all drawn in 1960 by 540. So it's going to be a bit made bigger as well. So it'll actually look more pixelized when it's done. So it's going to be cool looking when it's done. Get to look at it and see how that turns out. We're experimenting, chat. It's fun. Keep this bit a little darker actually and make it only light here and here. So it's like a little dip in the shadow here. It's a bit too much. Too much. Us. I feel like filling in all these little gaps and then having these little like channels where you can see like past the moss into like the moss behind. I like that a lot. See if I can cover this bit up a little bit, maybe even. And it starts looking like it's all stacked on top of itself. I like that. I like it. I like it. I like it. I hope you like it too, chat.
Yippee!
Yippee! So you agree? Yippee! Yippee! I agree. Just This one kind of looks like it's going to merge with this one, which is fine, actually. As long as you kind of keep it somewhat separate, it'll look cool. Cool. Popping. Popping off. Zorak, hello. My tail's been yoinked. Oh yeah, I also have to make it so I cry when it gets stolen. 1 second. That's another thing. So I forgot, my tail gets stolen, my model switches to a cry reaction as well. Where's the cry? Sad. Doo -doo 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 -doo. Sad on steel. Oh, I did set it up. Cool. Okay, on set. I'm gonna do that as well on the mix it up redeem. We're getting lots done, chat. We're getting lots done today. I'll show this again as well. On a successful tail steal, the tail gets stolen, and I get sad. Yeah, I'll actually rename these so I know. Sad on steal. My O not working. Sad on steal. Yeah. This is tail pop off. Yep. Yep. Cool. Save. Now that should work. Now I should also cry when my tail's stolen in this model chat. Oh yeah, we're doing it. Getting stuff done today. Get it done, chat. Get it done. You just get it done. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll do a bit of moss here. I'm feeling it. At first, I wasn't sure if I'd do the art for like only an hour or two, and then I'd just jump over to something else, like eugenics is in. But now I'm like, ooh, yeah, I'm vibing. So keep mossing for a bit more, you know, some moss. I also want to practice stone a bit since we need to. I want to kind of make how the stone looks in Whole Night of Silk Song 2, so I can kind of connect the two together and then have the stone and the moss kind of attached, you know. So that'll be the next thing to practice a little bit of. Yeah. That layer a bit. Actually, nice. Let's use this brush a bit more. Is random, like on like which particle effect essentially it does when I tap the brush. It's got like a few different ones you can do. Bug, moss, and all this dent. Yeah, moss. Look at this. Yeah, moss. Look at this bug. Yeah, bug. Look at this moss. We're practicing. But do you think I'm getting better? See, this is the first attempt using like the more like blurry brush. And I was like, I don't like the blurry. I'm gonna keep using my binary brush. I tried doing this where I manually did like all these little dots. I was like, it's okay. This one I kind of did this like scatter, and then I got to this. And now look at it. Look at this moss. Look at the moss. Look at it go. Look at this pile of moss. Look at this. And now I'm like, damn, now I really do need to remake my overlay. This is like the pile of moss in the corner down here, you know? So, yeah, we're doing it. We're putting the practice in. You're amazing, though, Bug. I want you to check out Studio Jumpstart. Just saying. Just saying. Just saying. They're pretty amazing. You like my moss? I bet they could moss as well. All the time. Any day of the week. Right now, in fact. I think I can hear the mossing right now. If you can believe it. I'm just a little guy. Just a little guy. It's your birthday today? Happy birthday. Just a little guy and it's your birthday. Happy birthday, bug. If you actually like the dots. It's so nice zooming out a lot and just kind of seeing how it looks from really far, you know? I'm going to change the brush a little bit. I think the sizing needs to usually just size down the particle. Let's see. Brush tip. No, it's the spray effect. Particle size. Value, random, minimum value. Oh, I see. Made the minimum value a bit too high. So it's currently set to the particle size of 8. So I'm going to make the minimum one like 16. Sorry again, I was customizing my brush again, chat. I know you can't see it when I'm doing that. There you go, there's the screen again. I was messing with the randomized particle size. Fluffy moss. Till your eyes are closed again. It's because I was looking down at the other screen whilst editing it. It's argued. I'm so EP looking at my moss. So now it should be... Yeah, okay. Less giant bits on it. That's good. Nice. Apart from like a little cleanup, maybe, I feel like that's pretty good. I mean, pretty good. Like, the only cleanup I'd really consider is like going through the little moss eraser that I made and like making it so it fades in a little bit more on these little corners, maybe. But I think that's all good, to be honest. And this will just kind of sit in the corner like this, right? This is where I'd be sitting on stream. Actually, I kind of just like how this looks now. Chat, let's just, let me just, where's the, wrong button. Oh. There you go, chat. Nice and comfy. Oh, that's some comfy moss right there. Oh yeah. A little bounce on it. Just bounce on it. That's some, just gonna, that's some good moss. I like this moss. I approve. This is Tickery approved moss right here. So to see if I could slip something past the emote sensor, and to my loving horror, it worked. Oh. Oh. Ah, my tail. And now I'm crying, chat. See, the cry works. It works. Now I cry. Oh. Snap. Oh, I can't see it yet. Probably because I've not refreshed my chat. The pet Matabi. Also, lovely moss. I can't see the emote yet. I guess it's not been the. You have to wait a bit before it proves it fully. Tail might be stolen, but I'll steal your tootsies. Oh, my tootsies! Ooh, mayday, mayday. Hey, guy, how you doing? God, you like my moss? I'm drawing. I'm practicing moss art today. All good kobolds need to get good at drawing moss. 99% Tickery the Moss Eater. That's right. There's moss. You want to just put it in your mouth? Do you just want to put this in your mouth? I want to put this in my mouth. Just saying. Just saying, it's going in my mouth right now. Right now. Maybe this is my own category, because these are all moss ones. So you know what, I'm gonna make a new category. Sub, wait. How do I add a new subgroup? Oh, I just drag it over, don't I? Just make this its own subgroup settings. This will be moss brushes. There you go. All the moss in my moss brush folder up here. Now I got my binary brushes. I got my other brush that I was messing around with making called Tickery Tip. The Tickery Tip is my brush that I made for my art. Put it in my mouth. Oh, I like your new emotes, guy. Oh. Let's feel free to upload this. Oh, it's your butt. Damn. Pet in the butt. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. But yeah, everything good. All these goobs in chat. I was gonna make another eraser out of this one, I think. Let's duplicate subtool. Let's call this moss eraser too. Moss eraser 2. And then make sure its opacity is only like 10. 15 on that one. Okay, 15. And when I switch to erase, should make it so I can kind of go like along these edges and make them a little darker on the edges, sort of thing. It fades a little better. Looks okay. A little too much on certain spots. Yeah. Makes it fade a little nicer. Some of these little gaps and stuff. Probably very like not super noticeable what I'm doing right now, but adds a little extra detail. Oh yeah, that looks good. That looks good. We got a bit more on here actually. Yes. The moss. $18. Oh my goodness, look at you. Hey chat, do you like those emotes that God just posted? Hey, I'm pretty sure that's the artiste right there. And you should go check them out. Kablamo. Get destroyed. Check out that bean. They draw stuff. Oh, what muggers? You like my lickies? What's that? What's my licky? Like this emote right here? Bam. That's an Alien Doge original. Just saying. Yaha, yaha, yaha. You feeling a little licky? A little. Commission that goober. Just saying. Just saying. We got another bongo cat. Yippee! Banatune. Welcome to the bongos. Bonk. Bonk. Thank you, Bean. No worries. Gotta support the beans. Fellow beans. Beans. Bubba beans. Alright. Alrighty. Sniffles. I was thinking like some of these bits are gonna be a bit lighter as fact. Because it's like the in-betweens. So maybe we'll add a little more to these bits, just a little lighter in-betweens as well. They look good. Oh yeah, I like that. Like some manual cleanup afterwards sort of thing, but it works. I'm rocking it, I'm doing it, I'm doing it. I'm liking it a lot. Yes, yes, okay. There's enough cleanup and refinement. Damn, nice leaves. Thank you. Look at this moss. I've been practicing today. This is all today. I've just kind of done it. And my brain was just like, yep, this works. This works. This is good. And now I have a strategy where I can do it with 2 layers. That was the goal, really, to make it so it's not like 20 layers for just one bit of moss. Now it's literally just the base color, and then the highlights. I've done that for each one now. So base color, highlights. Rather than being a million different layers, all with different opacities and stuff, you know? That was a nightmare. So that's what I was trying to avoid. So, yay. It's good. It's good. I like it. Whoa. I was going to practice with making it have an outline, wasn't I? Let's see. So, idea for outline. If I go to this one, and I copy, and then I paste, and then I hide that one. Let's see if I do a. Maybe I can even use an eraser that I just did actually. Right, it's gonna be too little. I'm liking it. A nice. That's a good one. That's a very good one. I liken you. If I was to go around and erase as I go like this. Make it have an outline. How will this look? Not the worst. I do think that's a bit too much. Like certain bits like this should still keep its bit, you know? That's something I could fix as I go. Kind of thing. Hmm. Hmm. Honestly, instead of that, go back a bit. Oh. Ah, shivels. We can do it similar. That. Have it kind of like that, but then we can actually just have it so certain bits of it, of these colors, are like poking out. Maybe you're just using the main brush for this instead of using the moss eraser. Moss eraser, use it down for a bit. Actually, probably worth just using my, let's see, clean binary brush, duplicate that, throw that in there as well. Just in case I need it, it's in this folder now, so. I'll call it clean binary moss. Just so I know it's moss brush. I used the emote once and then it got an email that it was removed. Really? Well, there you go. I mean, you know,
Yippee!
you were saying you should be careful about it. So you know, if you have that, you know, it's if you think it shouldn't be on Twitch, then what is Twitch gonna say? You know? Like this, where it's like got the outline going around. Hmm. I thought it was funny. This. Yeah. Yeah. Twitch is butts and stuff. Twitch is like, nope, can't be having those. Can't be having those around here. Let's see. Okay, this is like an idea, and it doesn't look too bad actually, having a bit of an outline. But that was like a work in progress, so I can kind of keep it on if I need it. So for now, I'll hide it. I'll keep it how it is for now. Rocks and stuff. We wanted to kind of see how rocks were done in Silk Song and stuff, and I do have that in my references. So let's go to that real quick. Do, 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 do. Oh, I got another DM from things. Oh, I have to send you a DM, Gar, if you're still there. There's another bot from your server trying to add me. Garu. Take them down. The bots being full swing recently. Sending friend requests. Always saying, hey, I like your profile picture. Scrumptious moss. Thank you, Timothy. You like it? You like my moss? Thank you. Be gone, bot.
Yippee!
Yippee. Sip, sip. Damn, Banana's multitasking. Look at him go. Look at him go. Oh. Yeah, totally. Totally, totally. Ugh. Ouch. My armies. I have to tell my mods to kill a bot in the server as well. I mean, I can even show this off. This is funny. Hey, chat. You know when you have people join the server and they're just like, hey, look, I did make this new art, and you click on it, like, that is so clearly AI. Like, look at the words. Like, what? This is sus cucumbers, sus cumbers. This is so obviously AI and garbage. So don't worry, they're gonna about to be banned from the server. I literally just said in the mods chat, kill them, I say. Don't worry, they're about to be assassinated by my mods. The server will be safe once more from weird people posting their dumb AI art in the server. Destroy. It's so blatantly obvious, though. Mods, kill them. Yeah, I didn't even say ban them, I just say kill them, so the mods know what to do. Assassinate. Yeah, I was gonna get the reference. There we go. Killed. Thank you, Sivu. Folder references. Overlay. There we go. So yeah, the moss and the rocks and stuff in Silk Song are really cool. You see, it's a rock. You like this rock, Chad? Look at that rock. Oh damn, that's a rock right there. That's a rock. And let's see another rocky bit. Here. Little texture from in game to reference. Had the mod window open and see what was like mine. Take the shot. I just had you on the radio. Take the shot. Okay. It's been so long since I had a kill. So they will get stuck in my server because they don't know how to get through the access channel because they're stupid. Only a few can get through, and I think that's usually when somebody joins the server as like an actual person, and then once they're in the server, they pass it over to the bot sort of thing. Or if it's like that one where it's just somebody who thinks they're smart by posting AI shit for commissions. Ooh. Oh, the one I got from Gars is they just joined 30 minutes ago, joined Gars server, and instantly sent me a friend request instantly. Standard. Let's see. Gotta find another bean to lurk in real quick. De-res that bot. Yes. Yes. Excellent. Let's go look here. Perfect. I would like to kind of implement my waterfall bit again somehow. So we'll see how it goes. Let's see. If we move this downwards a bit. And then we do That out the way as well. We'd like here. Then let's grab this bit as a reference too. So that's pretty this bit here is pretty rocky. An example of rocks.
Yep.
Lore. All those years of Kobo. Oh damn. 51 months and tier 3 as well. Thanks so much, lore. Good boss, good boss. Such good boss. Actually, I should move this out of the way, but this is a bit harder to see actually. Let's move these over. Pile up my moss over here. So I have some room to try out some stone. Moss and stone. Actually, what we can do, thinking of, we have moss, we can attach some stone to it. Actually, I think this one will be a good example to try attaching some stone to. Rock and stone. Let's name this folder rock, so I know this is the rock folder. This is the rock folder where I store my rocks. So it's a bit different because obviously I'm using the brush to make it all leafy and stuff, and I can't really do that for stone. So I kind of just need to use my usual binary brushes, I guess, and just kind of do it how I do it. I do the normal binary brushes with the things. What's the kobold doing? Oh, Poji, you like what I'm doing. I'm drawing moss. Look at this moss I've been drawing. I drew all this moss. Do you like it? I just finished this, and I actually really like how it's coming along now. I'm practicing my moss skills, you see. Perfect for eating, sitting, sleeping, snoozing. All the moss things. Whatever you're feeling, whatever moss you're mossing. Are you doing good, Poji? My story, I had an old lady guessing somewhere 50, 60 by one of the WoW novels today, and found out she read the novel in anticipation for the new expansion coming to the game. Oh, that's awesome. Gotta love the confirmation that gamers come in all ages. That's cool. Yeah. Awesome. Hello, lore.
Where?
Where? Messiah. So you're building a game
Building
environment?
a game environment?
Well, that's the thing. It's
I mean,
based off the
kind
Silksong
of.
moss because
Yeah.
Silksong. I'm basing it off how Silksong does its moss, and I'm doing it in my own style, which is how I've done it like to here. Like it looks different still, as well, which is coming along, Because here you go. The base example I had was like this clump of moss here, right? So I was trying to mimic the style like this using this brush, and I was like, that brush doesn't really work. Let's try my binary brush. It kind of works. Tried like a more like leaf sort of mossy brush, and that seemed to do good. And then I got to this stage. And you can still see it's different, obviously, but it's my own style and my own take on it. And I think it looks good.
Yeah, you got like the layered shading.
Yeah, and I did it on 2 layers. That's right. Only 2.
Oh, fancy.
Oh yeah, it's because I was trying my hardest to make it so I don't have like a million layers. I make this mistake way too often. Alright. Let's do the rush primary pan. Hello.
Does anyone else do that? They literally wave when there's no camera and nothing. No one can.
Well, I
actually
do
see.
it, but usually I have hand tracking.
Well,
but...
yeah, I mean, you have hand tracking. You have a camera on
Well,
you.
actually, on this model I don't, but I kind of wiggle my head. So
Well, not on this one, but yeah.
All the time. Yeah, it's like when you're talking and you do the hand motions when you're talking, but you're talking on a call. Nobody can see your hand motions, but you still do it.
Where you tell the waiter you too when they say enjoy your meal.
That's just anyone can do that. Easy
Just
peasy.
brain.
Brain. How to kind of actually, yeah, just get the kind of shape. Let's get the kind of shape of the rock first. So it'll be like rock surface like this that goes down. It'll be like part of the wall, you know. I guess like a bit up here, sort of thing, kind of. Just from there.
Vampire Crawlers isn't even out yet, and it's already absorbed several hours of my time.
Hey, you've just been playing the demo.
Yes.
Vampire Crawlers, is this the Vampire Survivors sequel or?
It's the Vampire Survivors dungeon crawler. Yeah.
Ah, I see, I see. What was that? I literally saw Meep when I had nothing to say, but wanted to say something. Yeah, I mean that's a audio stim sort of way of doing it, and I totally get that. I totally get that. Because same. I know Shan Chan pops a lot. And can do a really good pop. I don't know how they do it. It's crazy. There's a really audible pop. It's like, damn.
You've got to have a good settings on your mic to pick that up, because usually it'll get filtered.
Yeah,
Any spike like that.
that too. That too, I would say, is true. I don't know. I'm still doing this tune because the music's changed. It's changed to a different one now. You just can't escape it. Like this. Kinda,
The
yeah,
music
that works.
hungers.
Yeah, I do. It's after more. Oh, the more.
Wall chicken!
Oh, where?
In my belly.
Nice. Sleep deprived machinist. Welcome on in. Welcome, welcome. Is this a Final Fantasy 14 machinist? Machinist? Is it machinist or machinist for the Final Fantasy 14
Machinist.
thing? Machinist? Okay. So I wasn't sure because it was like machinist because like Mako Energy or whatever. Which is a Final Fantasy thing. So it's like, it could be that. That's what
Yeah, it's
the
also
mechs run off,
it's
right?
also a
Like the
movie
mechs run
from
off it.
2004 with Christian Bale in it. Is
Not a Final
Christian
Fantasy
Bale
reference.
in your
It's an
chat?
actual job. I mean, yeah, of course. I was just thinking Final Fantasy, but yes, machinist is people who work on machines. It doesn't make sense. But also, welcome on
Are
in.
you Christian Bale? Secretly Christian Bale?
Don't dox the viewer. Gee. Damn you, Bale. Wait, no, that's the wrong one. Wrong Bale. That's a dragon from Elden Ring. Slightly different. Slightly different.
I don't think
Okay.
I've met a single machinist or anyone who works the trades who isn't sleep deprived. So yeah, that
Yeah,
checks
that
out.
checks out. Checks out. You get exactly what you get in that title. He's like, yep, hands up. But also, that's why I thought Final Fantasy 14. Because I thought, like, if someone's playing Final Fantasy 14, they're also going to be sleep deprived, staying up and playing 14. So, so you know, both work. Both work.
Oh,
Hmm?
nice. Very accurate machining.
I used to mill that accurate to down to damn, yeah, precision. That's why you can't get any sleep. It's like, what if I got it one single thing off? Oh,
I mean,
like
you'd know before you went to sleep with that.
yeah, that's fair. So I'm realizing now I should have made it so it's just like different layers here. I should have done a layer for these little rock bits and like that. I think I can separate these real quick though, so it should be fine. So I should just be able to go to this with tolerance of 1. So it only differentiates the exact color change. And select these.
Hey, if it works, it works.
No scaling. No anti-aliasing. Let me see. Yeah. Ugh. Ouch, my neck. Ouch.
Get more worried around 5,000. I mean, yeah,
Yeah.
The smaller your level of precision, the more nerve-wracking it is.
Yeah. Okay. Now these are on its own layer, so I can just kind of do it like that.
I imagine at that level of precision, you've got a
I have actually a Moscow between. I should probably do that too. That'd be cool. Sniffles.
Nintendo routines. Yeah, I've never heard a put like that, but yeah.
Yeah, you gotta take. Well, we were talking about Nintendo's earlier, but then the music came on in this playlist. Zip zip. Should have like a throw me a frisbee. Bonks me in the head. Ow. I feel so it was more Tamagotchi, you know, gotta take care of your Tamagotchi, you know. Gotta feed them, gotta clean their poop.
Hopefully, you don't have to do that.
Oh no. That would be a really cool stream aesthetic though. Someone's like a Tamagotchi tuber and it's like little poops appear in this corner of the screen you have to redeem to get rid of them. To take care of them. It's like the hunger meter changes.
I'm not sure
and stuff. Well, you can change
I'm
it from
not sure
poops
how well that would work as a gimmick, but it's definitely an idea.
Yeah, a little Tamagotchi tuber. Tamatuber. You can tell that. A little Tamatuber. This is probably a thing. It's probably already also called the Tamatuber, but hey. If not, that's my idea.
It probably is a thing.
I'll redeem to make them
that
poop
so no one else can
faster.
take it.
Patent that idea, quick. Let's see.
Write that down, write that down.
Write that down. Wow.
Ooh, what do I put double damage?
Around the corner from one. Actually. Said the blind bold. Make sure I was on the right layer. Wrong layer. That's not. Oops.
What is that gonna do with the? Like, it's Vampire Survivors, it's got all the same items, so you've got, like, your area affecting tome and all of that stuff. But certain things are, because the dungeon crawler, like, single target, so how does area affect a single target? Oh! It makes it not single target anymore. Okay.
I see. Makes it even scarier.
This makes sense.
It adds up.
It's almost like this was made by someone who... They're people that know what they're doing.
Who, me? No, never. Didn't do me. Know what they're doing? Good one. Good one, Laura. Let's see. If
Hey, I've managed to go the last almost 11 years off of just not knowing what I'm doing, making it up as I go along. So yeah, it works.
Yeah. This is gonna be rock brush. I'm making a rock brush as well. Rocks, and I'm gonna make it so it has a variety on its rock and stone. I can show this because we're doing a bit of this stream so far has been a bit of like tutorial, bit of this, bit of that, and showing off my process.
Weren't sold on until something's. Yeah, it's one of those things that's going to be very hit or miss for people. I personally enjoy dungeon crawlers and I like Vampire Survivors, and I think they did a decent job of mixing the two together.
I think it should have those changed slightly. It should have a range change. Scale change.
It's definitely an unusual mix.
Random. That should be full random. Now when I draw that brush, it should. This isn't should have a variety of like colors next to that color as well. Yeah, there you go. So it's kind of like
as a kobold, you're a professional. What does this moss taste like? We must know.
This moss tastes like morning dew. Morning dew.
So water and grass?
Yeah. The kobolds love it.
I mean, fair.
Right, I'll change that a little bit. Make it so it's like only a little. a little difference. It's a bit too little bit of a difference. You can kind of tell it changes though. It's like a bit of a texture to the brushes I'm doing it. See? It's got texture to it, chat. Texture.
Maybe a
I'm not sure if you can really
darker
tell.
gray to do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it go darker as well. Let me just shoot one button.
You could also add some browns in there.
I do.
Little bits of dirt.
See how that looks. Yeah.
Bit of dirt.
Bit of dirt. It's more for the variety. So as I do it, is that right? Oh, that's also kind of. Oh. That's good. That's good. Very good of you to do that for them. I just noticed when the brush is big, you can see the brush texture. You see it's a bunch of squares on this binary brush. You can see the secret.
Right.
It's loads of squares. That's how this one is a rough brush, because instead of a circle, it's all like jagged on the edges. So when it's small, it like looks really fancy because it's like, you know, very big mix though. Actually, it's a bit much.
Yeah, smaller it's a bit much. At the larger size, it's doing as a general passover. If you did it really light, so it just kind of gives the idea of a texture. I think that looked pretty good.
Yeah, honestly, as the base one, that does look pretty good as a base texture. So background. Well, this is the background first before I add the detail ones, so it's going to be a bit covered. But yeah. The idea is that, and then I kind of do some lighter bits. I can actually do a smaller one though. This is not considering the fact that this bit here would technically be darker because, you know, the moss is there.
Depends.
Depends on the angle of the light, but yeah.
Angle of the light, the actual angles of the rock itself.
Yeah.
The albedo of the rock. Albedo of the rock.
Damn.
How reflective it is.
Oh, I see. Your fancy words. I like your fancy words, Magic Man. What's that from? Is that Simpsons one? I can't remember. It's Homer saying that to somebody.
It sounds like a Simpsons thing. No, Deem.
The beato of the rock. Yeah, that's what I thought you said initially. Yeah? So I was confused.
Although, you know, I'm not going to tell the rock what it can and can't do.
Yeah. Rocks. That's a base.
Fall, everyone dies. Yeah.
Fall. The base rock, that works, and then I can do the texture on top, which will
very important rock facts.
Thank you for the rock facts. You rock.
It's from Clone High, apparently.
Ah. I don't think I've watched that, so it must just be a clip of in that case.
It's probably just been passed around a lot.
Yeah. Ah,
boo.
messy!
Not boo!
Not boo. It's a messy. It's a sea boo, though. You're saying boo or boo orange? Boo or sea boo? Welcome on in, Messy. How was your art? How'd it go? Did you spin some more hot dogs, more glizzies? Welcome on in. Beans, if you don't know me, I'm Tickery. Full-time variety streamer here on Twitch. Recently got a partner, and we are doing some moss. As all the bolts coming on in, you'd love to see my moss I've been doing. Look at this moss I've been drawing. That's right. I drew this moss. I did this. This is me. I did that. We're practicing, we're testing, we're doing the things. Had to raid as you were on too. I'm with moss. That's right. I did all this moss. I'm actually really loving how this looks. I'm trying to get stone to look kind of natural as well. Natural. But yeah, Messi, how you doing? How did your arts go? Do you have art tags to share? If you do, you can DM me as always. Always love to see what you're working on. And yeah, if anyone does not know Messi, great bean, great artist. Check them out right now. Do it. Do it. Do it now.
Let's do it.
Do it or else I'll fight you. I'll bite you. I'll do it. I'm doing it. I'm biting. I'm not sure if this is how I want the monsters to look that. Well, it does seem to work, kinda. I think more jagged edges and stuff will be good. Like, this rock can probably like be in two, actually, I think about it. Which actually thinks, I think I should have made it so it's not the lighter part of it, it should just be this. It's like the base texture.
They even have the evolutions in? Okay, this is cool.
Yes. Alright, so well, quickly finished drawing. I'm doing mainly practicing scent. Okie dokie, let me have a look-see. A look-see over yonder. Oh, snap. Hey, chat, check out this art. Damn, Massey. That's so heckin' good. So heckin' cute.
Ooh.
Pretty.
Very pretty.
Atmospheric. Very atmospheric. I like the blobs, the bubbles, the
make a good
snow, the
good cell phone wallpaper.
That's what I was gonna say. Ooh, very pretty. I wish I could follow Massey. Trying to do arts without line arts, using only one color. Yeah, I see that. So it's all like the blues and such, and no outlines. No outlines is tough. I mean, I did that for my current overlay, and as I've been saying, I'm kind of changing my own overlay right now. So no lines is a bit hard to do for sure. I like it. Looks heckin' awesome. Just follow Massey. Oh, the Massey. Everybody wants to be their enemy.
I don't want to be Massey's enemy.
Oh, the Massey. Everybody wants to be their enemy of the law.
Increase hand. What? Oh, hand size. Oh, okay.
Yeah. We're just vibing. Doing some art for a little bit. We'll probably end up doing some other things in a bit. But, you know, this is the idea I had to start off with today. Just it's a little, you know, do some arts.
Just don't forget your schedule, Cobalt.
I have done it. I just need to post it. I was going to post it before stream, but I ran out of time. So. Yeah, it happens. It happens. Textures are kind of hard to do. You know, it's kind of like dark on the bottom, and it's like, I mean, that could kind of make that work actually.
Ow.
So I'm not sure if I'm liking the texture I've done to this brush too much. I think I'm gonna bring it down a bit. Just have the minus on saturation as a thing, and then just go from there. Yeah. The chance of being a little darker here and there, but maybe. That's actually not enough. Not enough.
Wax.
Now X. We do some on layer actually as well. Make it a little easier. Kind of go as I go, you know. Go as I go. Go as I go. Say what you see.
Destroyed.
It's destroyed. And these all natural rock textures are something I wanted to work on as well. Moss, I got the moss down. These are rocks.
Rocks is hard because there's so many different
hard.
kinds.
They're very hard rocks, turns out. Turns out
I didn't even mean to make that joke. It just kind of happened. Well.
Yeah, you said it though, so rocks are hard. It's true.
Rocks are hard.
Yeah.
It's not wrong.
Not incorrect. They do be that. They do be.
Doobie doobie doo.
Doobie doobie doo bop. Harry, Harry the platypus. Oh, these ones look so darker when they're actually way lighter than the ones I just did.
Yippee!
Yippee! I agree. How'd they do that? How'd they do that? Chat? Crazy. Crazy talk. This one.
Rainbow armor.
Nice.
I am protected by the power of gay.
That's good. That's a gun I found. That too. That was the other item drop.
I haven't actually seen a gun yet. Must be unlocked.
It's harder because like rocks are like a solid flat surface, whilst moss can just kind of be, you can just kind of throw all the moss texture on there. Ooh.
Rocks don't have to be a solid flat surface though. There's
Yeah.
all kinds of shapes of rock.
Well, I mean, when it comes to the color and more meaning, it's like a flat color. It's have like loads of different speckles of color in it.
Yeah.
Like
I mean, they
this moss
can.
well, yeah, they could. I could try doing it similar, but I'm experimenting. So yeah. More experiments required. I like sharp angles as well, which I really should kind of do as well. Sharp angles in there. Sort of thing, you know, like this bit could be like that. You got like the bit there. Kind of sort of thing, you know.
Dang.
Not the worst as a kind of placeholder bits. I think also because I'm using binary brushes, they don't like this to this has like the gradient to it, right? But that doesn't happen on this, but I'm using binary brushes. So if anything, I should probably just merge the colors and have multiple color things. So I should like blur these two, get the color between, and go from that, and just kind of do another color that kind of follows around and just like this sort of thing. You know? And like add a bit more to it, sort of thing, and then you just keep doing that again and again until you got the thing. Just a little bit more complexity. Which is fine. It's just, you know, just a little bit more. Mm. Yeah. Yep. We're getting there. We're getting there. A similar sort of thing with the lighter bit as well. Blur there, get that color. Have a bit of that around. I think also I have to be like less. Like I could just do like a bit like that, you know. It doesn't have to be like the same line thickness all over the place. Yeah. What you and Deem have you been watching now that you've done Chainsaw Man?
We're going to start something that I found called Recreators.
No idea.
It is about anime and video game characters coming to life to confront their creators about how potentially terrible the worlds and situations that the creators put them in are.
Okay. It's like, how dare you? I
The
was like,
first
that's the point,
episode,
though.
the first episode is an anime character coming to life and immediately, or coming into the real world and immediately having an existential crisis
I see.
because, well, yeah. The second episode has a magical girl show up, get into a
Mm-hmm.
fight, go all out, and then spend like 30 seconds horrified at the destruction caused because magical girl show doesn't normally show the
The graphic
the
stuff, yeah.
consequences of having a fight.
Yep, mm-hmm.
Like they blow up
I
half of a
see.
building and then just stand there going,
Huh?
what the?
This doesn't usually happen in the show. Everyone just cheers at the end. Not here.
I know literally
Protected! It's
nothing
a
about it other than
sub-bean.
it looked
Thank you.
interesting.
Sounds interesting. Sounds pretty interesting. So maybe it stopped. Okay, yeah, having more colors to it kind of adds the oh, you can tell I just started looking at Hesper's stream. Just heard Hesper for a second. Looking at work, get up, boy, enjoy the lickies. Protector doing the schlarps. The lickies. It's like the height, depth, whatever things on maps. The rock textures. What are they called?
Oh, like a height map. Yeah, height map.
That's a height map. Yeah.
Topographical? No, topographical is slightly different.
Yeah,
I think it's height map.
I feel like having some level of blur, but like not for binary, it's hard doing a blur. That's why this texture works really well because it's kind of like I've stacked them on top. So maybe doing something similar, but for that, I don't know. Let's mess with it. I try using my moss brush, but for stone and see if that does anything good. See if it looks any good. I suppose. Let's see. Let's make sure we save as well. That is locked. It's a very big brush, so it's very messy. To make it smaller temporarily.
Fantasy slice of life. It seems to be kind of like that. Like I said, I only watched the first episode and part of the second, and I was like, "Yep, this is what we're watching next."
Ooh, that works. Okay, yeah, having like this sort of texture. That's the rock sort of texture I was after.
Ooh, yeah. Kind of like a stippled, grainy effect.
Stippled's a good word.
I'm just full of good words today, apparently.
The word of the day is stippled, chat. Like freckles. Freckled rock. Yes, that's what I'm after. That's what I'm after, that sort of texture. Good name for a cat, Stiffles. Yeah.
I should have done that the other way around.
Understandable. Have a nice day. It's very much using the same brush, it's just I made it way smaller, so it kind of gives that little noise to it.
Stories that are slice of life in a fantasy world. Yeah, I mean, the opening of the show literally has there's like a noir detective, a slice of life, and a harem anime character, I think, a mecha pilot. It's just all kinds of stuff. It just looks really fun.
Oh, the harem anime is so bad. I mean, sure, maybe there's
Well,
a
yeah.
good one somewhere. I don't know. I was seeing a lot as a. I was gonna say I remember seeing them a lot as a kid, but that's not what I meant. I remember seeing a lot of animes when I was younger. Is what I meant to say. When it was just a lot of like, oh yes, this character, they're so popular with the ladies. Wow, look at them. Wow, look at their harem of ladies. And it's like, oh, okay. Me as an adult, just like, no, it's just okay, sure. Good for them, I guess. But they never
That's a
know.
thing to do.
They never realize that all the ladies want them. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's a pretty stale genre.
Yeah, it is very stale. I don't think I've seen any of that in modern time for a long time. Pretty good actually.
Oh, there's
But there's
plenty of them.
I mean, there's plenty of what's the current one? Oh, I mean, there's obviously like so many isekais. Isekais are the thing for a long time, even ever since Sword Art Online. Isekais are the big thing, and then yeah, that's sorts the biggest that I know of. That's still a thing and still coming out with a lot of those sorts. Oh my goodness, GG! More arts! They can get partner raid! Oh my goodness!
Hey, Tekri, you did that thing.
I did the partner thing. I did that. Wow. Did you welcome on in? Ace, hello, hello. Oh my goodness, Bean's coming off that raid. Hi, hi, hi. If you don't know me, I'm Tikri. Full-time variety streamer here on Twitch. Recently got partners, you all know, clearly by the raid message. Oh my goodness. Fifi, hello as well. Goodness gracious. Hello, hello. Gigi, what are you working on? Do you want to send me anything? You got any art tax to pay? You ever send all over on Discord? I think we're on similar servers like Blancs and stuff. Or you can post it in chat if I can do a permit term, so you can share what you got. Me to adopt, so I can send you the tax. Oh yeah, do that thing. But yeah, we are currently drawing moss, and now we're trying to practice doing some rocks, which I think the rocks are looking pretty good now, actually. I think they're coming along. Look at those rocks, chat. Look at those rocks. I think they need a bit more brightness now, actually. I've done this. Yeah, we've been drawing lots of moss. Look at my moss. You like my moss? Look at my moss. I've been drawing moss. Look at this stuff. Look at this stuff. It makes me want to redo my overlay. As you can see, I made my overlay, all this moss here, and I'm like, damn, I could do it like this now. And ooh, I wanna. Oh, I love a good moss. A good moss is like, that's some good moss right there. That's some good moss. I said it tags. Oh yeah, let me go to my DMs. Oh yes. Ooh, pretty. You getting ready for summer? Summer already? Look at these dumps, chat. Oh snap. So this one is based off a nautilus. You got a big nautilus shout. This one's an octopus. So the 10 whole tickles. Wait a second. So 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's 10 tickles right there.
But octopi only have 8.
Well, I'm kind of counting the bangs, and I didn't count the actual arms, so I don't know. Maybe it is 8. Maybe these ones on this bit aren't actually. Maybe it's like that. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. And then Nautilus, I like the shell. I like the shell. I would hide in that shell. 10 out of 10. Good home. I think I could eat 8 pies. 8 octopies? Yeah, that's quite filling. Quite filling, actually.
The
You're
legendary Tentopus.
Right. Of course, octo is 8. Right, yeah. Tentopus. But yeah, thanks so much for the art tags. I love the arts. I want you to go check out Gigi Mars, everybody in chat. Do that thing. Do that thing. Do that thing. You know that thing? Go do it. Go do that thing. Whilst you're at it doing that thing, you should do that thing you've been putting off as well. Do that thing you've been putting off, chat. That's right, that one as well. Now I've got you.
Oh, but I don't want to go to jail.
Oh, wait, what? Oh.
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Huh? Oh, I get it. Look, it's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. We're gonna lurk 2 and eat foods. Aw, yeah. You go take care of yourself. I'll look after your goobers. Don't you worry. We'll be drawing for a little longer as we practice a little bit here. Get some rock textures. They rock.
Run it back. Don't worry about it. Nothing to see here.
Yippee!
Run about again. Grabs the hamburger. Oh. Hamburger. Bordeaux. Hamburger. Don't worry about it. I can actually add some like dark bits here as well. Right, next. There we go. There we go. Looking good, looking good. Daily Carlos, look at it as well.
If it's
hello.
above a certain dollar amount.
Yeah, it's fine. It's only if it's above $1,000. That is grand theft. If that's actually the case, I don't know. I don't know. It makes sense,
No.
but also still a whole grand theft. Makes sense to me. Okay, yeah. Okay. These rocks looking pretty rocky. I can dig it. I can dig rocks. In Minecraft. In Minecraft. Huh?
Hmm?
I can dig rocks in Minecraft. I can dig them. Digs. Yeah. Yeah, if anyone is pushing carrot, go do that thing. Go take care of yourselves. That also applies to the beans coming from the raid. Not just the raider themselves. Hope the art is going good. It is. Look at this moss. I think it's going pretty good, I would say. Get some moss practice and some rock practice. I think another thing we should do is make it so there's like some little tiny rocks that are kind of broken off from them as they go, sort of thing. So I don't know how that would look if I erase it with this brush, actually. Probably not the best. No, it doesn't work too well because it erases really messy as well. Works as a texture brush, but not as a eraser. Kind of just break some bits off. Oh, got the bit in the background. Needs to be all black. Lock the layer. Oh, there's just gaps in between the layers. Anyway, that's what it was. That's what it was. I didn't fill in this bit with the behind texture. And the behind texture doesn't actually have to just be this color now I think about it. So I could maybe probably mess with that too, and that'll probably look good. Yeah. Doing some experimenting, chat. It's going good. It's going good. Just go really like that, and it'll be kind of like. It's still like two rocks technically. Some Moscow fast as well. Could be good. Apparently this wall doesn't connect to anything. It's just, you know, wall for the fact of being a wall, you know? It's just as a practice thing goes. You know?
As long as it's not a door leading to nowhere, then we're good.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
I don't feel like taking a walk through the Feywild today.
But Lord, it's so lovely this time of year. You said you were going to take me last time, and you never took me there. I want to go to the Fae. Sounds so nice.
May I have your name? Sweating
of
profusely.
course. Oh damn! If a Fae or like a fairy or something worked at like the reception of somewhere or a hotel. They'd ask for your name and you give it. It's like, ha, I got you.
There's a guy online who does shorts that he reads through D&D posts and jokes, and one of them was you go to the DMV and they say, "May I have your name?" And no, for the last time, I'm not a fae. This is the DMV. Oh, then you wouldn't mind holding this iron horseshoe? Sweats profusely.
Oh no. They're onto me. They're onto me, chat. They know. Yeah. 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 I'm picking up what you're putting down. It's mine now. You can't have it back.
I put that down for a reason. You sure you want to touch that?
It's mine. Too bad. Snooze, you lose. Snooze, you lose. It's mine now.
I'm not going to stop you, but you might want to hold this Geiger counter.
Get the vague colors on there.
Fairy stole your attention.
That's not hard though.
That's a very Fae thing to do, yeah.
Yes, it was the Fae. Sweats.
Yes.
As me as a Twitch streamer, stealing everyone's attention. Sweats. Oh, they know. They're on to me. Okay. Yeah, the color different and. Oh, did I erase wrong here? I did, damn it. You can tell I've erased wrong when there's the black bits on there because that means instead of using the eraser, I just used the brush but with black because I'm smart. So I have to go through and do that.
Oopsie doodle.
Yeah, that happens. This is fine. Yeah, I did it twice. Okay, good. Good. There's no, it's because it was like, why is these pixels appearing outside the border? Is they're part of the border actually? Turns out.
How did you get there? You put me here. What?
What? What was minted? What? Okay. Chat, do you like my rocks? Do you like my rocks? My rocks. My rocks.
Damn it, now that's gonna be stuck in my head.
Yeah, sorry. Too late. It's too late for you and your rocks. I've got 9+ messages on Discord. What's going on here? Ooh, I see. You ever read a message and you're like, I should check this later, but I'm going to forget to check this later, so I'm going to mark as unread on the message, so it still counts as, like, showing in my DMs?
I do that with emails all the time, although that's
Yeah.
usually because I just don't want to deal with the email. But yeah,
Well, I mark as unread, so I'm like, I need to check this later, and it'll still notify me that there's a notification I've not checked, even though I have checked it. It's just, yeah. Those aren't gems. This is a bathtub. What?
what?
Okay. The texture between the rocks. Rocks. Yes. Right. Let's do my bongos. It's only been 3 hours, holy moly! Ads are about to start in a minute. Time's flown by, chat. I am pretty happy with my progress, though, just as, like, practice-wise. You know? I can add the, moss bit here. Add some more moss to it. Switch my moss brushes. Haha, just like that. Just like that. The only issue is smaller moss is a little harder to do with these moss brushes, so because the particle size is like a set size.
Easy solution.
So I can just
make
make
canvas bigger.
Well, no. The easy solution is just make it so the brush has a smaller set particle size. That's the solution.
That was the joke. My answer was the wrong one.
Get it. Get it.
Oh, this is gonna hurt. Ow. Yep.
Sorry. Nothing personnel.
I love it when I draw a hand that gives me no attacks when the enemy's doing a ton of damage.
Yeah. Fireworks! Woo! Yeah! Oh yeah, Bongo Cats has a Chinese New Year, so you can set up fireworks.
Oh, I was gonna say, what is causing that?
The Bongo Cats. You
This
get
makes
fireworks
sense.
now. You get like a certain amount for like being in chats. Or just being in the game. Over time you get more, so.
Yippee!
Yippee! Okay. Okay. Yeah. For now, I'd say that is good. Let's do lock that layer. And then I
Oh,
can use
they
this
exploded.
brush. They exploded. Make sure I got the right texture on those ones. Okay, cool. It's a bit lighter along the edges. Hard to do. The size of this brush.
What do you mean 200 armor?
Me armor. Kiss me armor choke. There we go, and then we're gonna do a little layer, bam, bam, looks to that layer, cool.
Dang.
Using this brush.
Oh.
Damn, they're good.
Turns out then the enemy can just give itself 200 temp HP every turn. That's a bit much.
Yeah, a little hard to deal with. Not the easiest. Not the easiest, I would say. Yeah, yes. Do you like my moss chat? You liking it? You liking it? You liking it? Liking it? Eat.
Liking.
Yeah, that joke was already made earlier, so I'm just stealing jokes from
Oh.
chat. I'm just stealing chat's jokes now.
Oh.
Yeah, it was already made earlier. My bad. It will happen again. That's what streamers do though. They just steal chats from chats from joke. Oh my goodness, jokes from chat.